sense that some of the concepts offer, since they can have a single core to run for 15 years, 20 years, not the right water reactors. They are to be fueled more conventionally. But some of the other ones, like what we work on here at Berkeley, offer this additional feature that is quite unique, and one could benefit a lot from it.
Well, okay, in principle, you're right. I have some opinions in this area, and it comes from my couple of years of working the international scene for the grid-appropriate reactor activity. And the argument, if I can say very simply, is it's not a simple topic, but most of these countries that are desperate for power, they have no other options, they want to go nuclear power. So these new entrant countries, they're very clear that we're putting our country's GDP on the line to do a nuclear project because of the large cost. So we want absolutely proven technology. In fact, they would really like something that's been up and running for a long time. But at a minimum, they want to use the same things that we're using. And they don't want special machines. They are clear, look, we signed the NPT, why should you impose anything more than that on me that you're not imposing on yourself? So I've really come to believe that for the international market, if it doesn't make sense for us, it's not going to make sense for them, and they're not going to buy it. And so the proliferation issue gets really fuzzy in a hurry there. And what you're referring to, I think, is for the very long core life, therefore eliminating access to the fuel. But if you talk to some of the proliferation guys, and I have, they're very divided on that. Some say, sealed core, I don't care. If it's on their turf, it's their plant, they have access to the fuel, whatever's in there, and you can't take any credit for that sealed core. You could accomplish the same thing by having the vendor come in and do the refueling or whatever. It is not a strong driver from a proliferation point of view. Others say, well, yeah, that would be really attractive. So it's a really complex and kind of difficult issue.
Okay, one more real quick question because we're way past. So
what keeps the small reactor technology from penetrating the military market, where it seems to me like you have to prove it out first?
Nothing. There's a lot of dialogue going on about that. Probably the biggest thing that's keeping the military at bay a little bit was that at least the Air Force and the Army, of course the Navy, they're sold anyway, but the Air Force and the Army didn't have a real glowing experience back in the 60s with it.
But nobody left in the military remembers the 60s.
Yeah, actually. So they're cautious, and unfortunately there's some enthusiasts out there that are proposing things that don't make sense. They're proposing backpack nukes for just really crazy things, and so as a community they've become pretty skeptical of it, but we are looking at it.
Okay, I think that we need to, any additional questions we can do informally afterwards. Let's thank Dan for